You are at Vestergaard Farms off of South Wagner Road. And this is the location that we have the Watching Me Grow Sensory Garden and also the Underground Railroad Garden. The Sensory Garden consists of 49 raised beds, and it's there to teach the children about the 5 senses. We have over 100 different varieties of plants at this location, from mint to thyme to tomatillos, collard greens, all the way to morning glories and even stevia. The Underground Railroad Garden is a garden specifically to teach the history of the slaves that traveled from the south to the north, their journey of different plants that they discovered, or even plants that they brought in from Africa. They hid the seeds in their woven hair, or they held it in a gum line. Sometimes they sowed the seeds in their clothes, and they planted different seeds throughout the region. When they traveled to Canada and into Europe, they learned about the French cuisine, so we had quite a few different freed slaves that also became famous chefs in the White House. So we created the Underground Railroad to teach the community that slaves were more besides just travelers. They learned different medicines, they cultivated different plants, and they also were more besides just jazz musicians. We have 30 different varieties of potatoes. Our potato program started about 14 years ago with my daughter's classroom project. Ann Arbor Preschool Center had a policy about not having sweets in the schools, so we switched it up and we asked if we could grow potatoes there, and we ended up teaching that that season about 30 kids. Other teachers wanted to be a part of it, so we ended up growing 360 potatoes that year for that whole school to participate in our potato program. And it grew from just that school to ended up being quite a few schools in the Ann Arbor Public Schools, School District, Ypsilanti Community Schools, Whitmore Lake, Lincoln Consolidated School, Summer Knoll. We have over 6,000 pounds of potatoes in that field growing to the right.